Kimber Schaefer here with Rage in the Cage OKC News. We are here at Wilshire Gun Range in Oklahoma City. They are one of the newest sponsors for Rage in the Cage, and we are so excited to be bringing you pre-fight interviews leading up to Rage in the Cage 47, our Night of Champions at Fire Lake Arena. And I'm excited to have you back on a card. This is Michael Smith, everyone. He is fighting Jacoby Burns, I believe. This is going to be quite a fight. I'm looking forward to it. Tell me about your training going into this fight and just how you're feeling right now.
Training's going great. I'm healthy. I'm getting to train as much as I want to. Everything's going good so far. I'm really excited to keep going on this win streak. I'm 2-0 right now. I'm just excited to keep that going.
You know, you say you're on a win streak, so I mean, once you've been in the cage the first time and you've got a couple of wins under your belt, I mean, does that just give you just amazing confidence once you step in?
Yeah, because my first fight, it was kind of rocky. I went in there and obviously I had my adrenaline dump, and I didn't know if this was going to be for me coming from just doing jiu-jitsu tournaments. But so far so good. I'm winning. I'm healthy. I'm gonna keep on fighting as much as I can as long as I'm healthy.
How do you handle your nerves, though? Because, I mean, there's times during a fight that, you get in trouble. And I think that, what makes a fighter be able to win and turn that around sometimes is keeping your nerves in check.
Well, I've done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu so long, and I've had a long time to get past my nerves in competition that way. And like I said, my first fight, I had adrenaline dump again, and it was just like, man, I thought I was over this because I was over it in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competition. But last time, my last fight, I didn't dump my adrenaline at all. Just went in there as business as usual, and everything worked out. So I think I'm pretty confident now.
Fantastic. You are a little different than your typical fighter. Like sometimes your typical fighter has, grown up a wrestler. You obviously didn't grow up with that background. So what in the world landed you at American Elite training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me that. They're like, "Did you wrestle when you were younger?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't wrestle. I didn't wrestle in school. I didn't play any sports." But I used to watch UFC all the time and watching like Hoist and all these other submission artists. One of my buddies, Zach Morris, he kept telling me about how he trained jiu-jitsu and how he's going to get back into it again. I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. He's like, you should come whenever I start back. And I was like, all right, just let me know. And after one of the fights, he told me, next week I'm going to start. Do you want to come with me? I was like, yeah, sure. I went and fell in love with it. And I haven't stopped since.
You've been training for about 4 years at American Elite, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think is your greatest lesson that training in martial arts has taught you?
To be humble and to keep your ego in check, and anybody can win any given day. There's been times that I thought I was better than my opponent, and they came out on top just because my ego was so big. In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it kind of checks your ego every day at the door. There's always somebody better. But you can be good too. You don't know how good you can be unless you try. And I never thought that I'd be doing this and be at this level right now. I never thought I'd be 2-0 in mixed martial arts, but I'm here now today and I'm doing it.
You are doing it for sure, and we're so proud of you. So, like so many fighters, your dream is, the big stage of UFC. So tell me, what do you think that you need to do? You're 2-0 right now. You're obviously heading in the right direction, but what's your next steps?
To just keep on training and listening to my coaches. TJ Tomlin, he's great. I've got other MMA fighters that are already pro, Derek Atkins, Julian Leonard, the Jackson twins. Like I have great people behind me that have already done it, and they can show me the way, and I'm just paying attention to them and listening to the advice that they give me and sticking to it.
Love it. I love it. And I love following you guys from the time that you begin your career. And I was able to do that with Julian and Derek Atkins. And so glad that you're now in their spot that they were in a little over a year ago. So any last words, any thank yous, shout outs to sponsors, anything you want to say to anybody that's going to be watching your fight August 13th?
Just thanks to all my training partners for training with me and getting me to this level that I'm at now. Everybody that I spar with on Sundays, everybody on the MMA team, just thank you. My coach, TJ Tomlin, Kevin Williams, just thanks to them.
All right. And come on. You guys have got to see it. He is 2-0. He is a future champion in the making for sure. And come on out August 13th to Fire Lake Arena, our Night of Champion. This is going to be an epic fight card, something Oklahoma has not seen, in my opinion. We are raging it up in 2016 here at Rage in the Cage, so don't miss it.